Good evening and welcome to StandingO. My name is Jacqueline Calamero and I'll be your host this evening. And now for our musical performance, tonight, Boogie Tank. Let's take a listen.
In the time that I fall asleep at the crooked tree, but not too long, hassle free. If I'd only been more adventurous and spontaneous, like a photograph, but will he last? I can see each face on the side of hogback. If I'd only been more adventurous and spontaneous, align with your meaning of life. I can't align with your meaning of life. I can't align with your meaning of life. told us, yeah, that this one was for real. We believed with open hearts and open souls. We let words flow until they found a place within. We had thought that we learned so much that day that we would pass it down for our children's sake. But who were we to know that the faith was stolen from a people who would not have sold it? Yeah, little too much listening. Now our minds are still chock full of it. It's been some history, but it's missing. They burned all the books and were awfully convincing. Yeah, they really grabbed a hold and twisted. Our minds are still chock full of it. Yeah, ain't it a pity? Ancient knowledge hidden and shrouded in mystery. Shrouded in mystery. This is how our history goes through the miles and miles of years. With closed eyes and open souls, our kin blindly throws ignorance in the face of heaven. We were taught that we had found the one true way that would usher us in through the end of days. But who were we to know that the word was stolen by a people who would not uphold it? Yeah, just a little too much listening. Now our minds are still chock full of it. Yeah, there's been some history, but it's missing. Once they burned all the books, then they got too convincing. Yeah, they grabbed a hold and they twisted. Our minds are still chock full of it. Yeah, ain't it a pity? Ancient knowledge hidden and shrouded in mystery. Shrouded in mystery. Shrouded in mystery. Shrouded in mystery. Shrouded in ministry. When it told us, yeah, that this one was for real. We believed with open hearts and open souls. We let words flow until they found a place within. We had thought that we learned so much that day that we would jot it all down for our children's sake. But who were we to know that the God was stolen from a people who would not have sold him? Yeah, just a little too much listening. Now our minds are still chock full of it. Yeah, there's been some history, but it's missing. They burned all the books and were awfully convincing. Yeah, they really grabbed a hold and twisted. Our minds are still chock full of it. Yeah, ain't it a pity? Ancient knowledge hidden and shrouded in mystery. cold minutes still. Search from the center with a string to the tip. I lie on my back facing the sun. It's like being on the moon, on a frozen bay. I'm on my back. Two extremes, the hot and the cold. Face to the sky, snow on my back. With the dogs running round, you change what you need to change. Get where you need to be. Take it down, move it out. Take it down and move it out if you can't fulfill your whole. Change what you need to change. Change what you need to change. Change what you need to change. When the steep starts trail takes you to the foot of that great bluff. Waves will dance with the rocks on the shore. Waves will dance with the rocks on the shore. Turn once more. Change what you need to change. Change what you need to change. You get where you need to be. Take it down, move it out. Take it down, move it out. Take it down and move it out if you can't fulfill your whole. Get where you need to be.
Welcome back to StandingO. My name is Jacqueline Calamera, and I'm your host this evening. Tonight we're interviewing the band Boogie Tank. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hi. Thank you.
Do you guys want to just go ahead and introduce yourselves?
I'm Eric Treusch, keyboards.
I'm Nick Wagner, drums.
I'm John Knott, bass guitar.
I'm Chris Michels, and I play the electric drill and the guitar.
Excellent. Well, welcome, guys. We're just going to ask a few questions tonight and hopefully have some fun with it. I just wanted to start off with, Nick, what was the first musical instrument you ever played?
That would be typically a lot of drummers is pots and pans, but most importantly, my parents' front door knob. I beat the heck out of that thing really good. I like the sound, and then probably a kazoo. And after that, a saxophone. Yeah.
Excellent.
Chronology.
Yeah.
Chris, how about you?
Well, I guess I wanted to play the drums when I was a little guy, and I don't know, my music teacher suggested I play the guitar, so
Excellent.
did that whole thing.
What about your music and your sound separates you from any other band or style of music?
We take in a lot of influence from lots of bands, lots of styles, and probably things we don't even realize. A lot of things, say TV commercials, for instance. You have 20 seconds of the most catchy music that someone can produce.
Jingles.
And even though that might not turn into something directly, everything's an influence, I'd say. And we absolutely sound like many types of bands.
There's a lot of bands out there in the jam band scene. We're doing a lot of similar things, but the way we fuse our different genres and different styles and backgrounds, every band's got their own unique thing because each individual in every single band has got their own backgrounds, different favorite musics, everything from video games to whatever they were interested in as a kid. So it kind of brings it together, and it's always interesting to even play with new people too. So.
And what is the best experience or the best part about playing in front of a live audience?
Oh, that's easy. It's you know, like just the whole concept that
Money.
the space between you and me and everybody is just as important as the space we consume. So being able to feed off the energy of the audience always makes us play better and gets us hyped up, and we're excited to get them excited.
Now, before you guys play in front of a live audience, or like tonight where you're playing, not in front of a live audience, do you have a plan? I know some bands have a ritual of singing a song, a chant, anything like that before?
We don't have any particular thing that we do. Every day is different. Every show is different. So sometimes we'll write a set list and stick to it. Sometimes we'll write a set list and not stick to it. Sometimes we just don't write a set list at all. So it kind of just depends. It sort of just follows the nature of what we do musically. It's all just kind of just happens.
Sometimes we just act really goofy and tickle each other, and then we're having a good mood. And then we go and play.
Yeah, we tickle each other and do Pilates, and then.
I like granola and yogurt before I play. So I don't know too much in the dark.
Does the band have a musical philosophy that they like to follow? Or you?
I'm just trying to be, on a personal level, just trying to be relevant, to our time, and sort of just try to, get together with some good people and put down a testament for, what we've been through and what we stand for and stuff. And I would say that I speak for everybody when I say this is a pretty unique time to be playing music. There's just a lot going on. A lot of people are sick of the mainstream, what that's been pumping for the last couple decades, and people are looking to alternatives. So.
Where is Boogie Tank headed in the future?
Well, we're actually about to take a break here. We've been working real hard for the last year, and we're going to take a break and pursue some stuff individually and keep in contact and, try to do things in the future, starting in the summer.
So look out for Boogie Tank summer music.
Chris and John here will be playing with some local musicians, I'm sure, and we're all going to just keep growing musically and meet up when we can.
And we also intend to play in outer space.
Oh yeah, soon, probably next month.
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll see Lance Bass up there.
Maybe the more
Yeah.
reasonable goal.
We could have him as a guest vocalist, perhaps.
Probably some dance moves for you as well.
But yeah,
We're really looking
Zero
forward to,
Gravity is definitely the next frontier for playing
Yeah.
music.
we might start with just getting Chris like a body harness, and we can lift him up and swing him around the arena while he's playing guitar, and then maybe we'll work our way into space in a decade or
We
so.
gotta keep expanding our minds, and then we'll get there as we could.
Yes.
Just a few more questions. What is it you think that the fans love most about your music?
Well, I guess probably that they never really know what's gonna happen. Like,
It's funky, right?
Yeah, we tend to just
Really?
write new hooks and songs and stuff in the middle of shows, and a lot of times people, you know, they appreciate spontaneity. So
yeah,
um,
we like to get
we're real
people
lucky
dancing.
to have a real vibrant, you know, just scene that is attracted to what we do. So it's been
On
nice.
any given show, we might have anywhere from one debut, meaning a song that we never played live, to sometimes 5. You know, if we haven't played in a while, we might have 6 debuts
Yeah.
in a single song. So, or I mean,
Disney covers.
in a single night.
Yep.
All right, and just to wrap it up here, when and where is your next show, and how can your fans find you?
We're actually
TBA.
Tomorrow. Just kidding, that wouldn't really apply.
We're well, like I said, we're pretty much taking a break here for a few minutes, but actually a number
That minutes
of
he
minutes.
needs days.
But
Good
yeah, you
quantity
guys can
of
find
minutes.
us on MySpace. You just search Boogie Tank, Google it, MySpace it. It's pretty easy to find.
We have many live recordings on
Archive.
archive.org.
You can go search that and download for free as well. So
Well, thank you very much, guys, for joining us here on StandingO tonight, and thank you for tuning in. I'm Jacqueline Calamaro, and thanks for watching.